Hello, welcome back to the Red Lantern. I'm Sarah. It's Thursday, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking about all of the things that I need to do today, just like everybody else does. And I'm realizing you really need to address the laundry situation that's in your bedroom. When Dan was alive, he would help put the clothes away because that was just something I hated to do. I could wash laundry till the cows come home, but after 20 some odd years of putting all of the laundry away after doing that, I just couldn't take it anymore. And so he kindly offered to take over that chore, probably in part because he got tired of moving the mound of clothing that was on the bed to the floor. Not having Dan here means that part of my to-do list does not get addressed as often as I would like it to. I still do the laundry, but without Dan, it just sits on my bed or I move it onto my chair. On occasion, I'm pretty good at least about pulling out my pants, skirts, and dresses and untwining them. I pull them out of the twisted wreckage that's laying on my bed so that at least they're not as wrinkled when I do hang them up. I can't tell my teen son to put up his clothes when I, in fact, am not doing it myself. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Only right now, I thought, I better sit down and record this because this is something I'm realizing that grief is doing to me, is that I kind of don't care anymore about what I look like. And that's really gross. I don't have Dan to look good for anymore. I'm realizing that I tried really hard to look good for him. I wanted to look good for him. I wanted him to find me attractive after 26 years of marriage. And I wanted to be pulled together. I didn't want my kids to be embarrassed of me. I didn't want my kids to think, oh gosh, mom's wearing that oversized t-shirt or whatever it might be. But as I'm hanging up my dress that I pulled out, at least separated from the pile of wreckage and carnage. So I take my dress and I hang it up haphazardly. I mean, literally, it's almost hanging off the hanger. I just couldn't care less. But I'm realizing as I'm hanging this dress up that it's inside out and the big white tag is exposed. And I thought to myself, okay, girl, you better remember that this dress is inside out when you put it back on. That's where I am at. I just don't notice the things that I used to notice before. But I honestly believe that I could put this dress on and wear it inside out, unsteamed, unironed, and I would be fine going out in the public like this, which is just a terrible fall. How far out I have fallen. I was raised in the South, and women there are just pulled together. At least they were when I grew up there. They looked beautiful. And I know times have changed. Let's just be real. People do not dress up like they used to. And it's a shame. Why have we all been accepting of this decline in our culture? Let's just wear sweatpants everywhere and ratty t-shirts and activewear when we go grocery shopping. I mean, what is going on here? Men used to clean windows as a business in a suit. Can you even imagine that? Today, we cannot. We can't even fathom that. And so I think it's pretty funny that I would be perfectly okay wearing a dress inside out, wrinkled, out in the public arena. And that's not okay. That is not okay. I need to come to terms with this and start taking better care of myself. I don't want to take care of myself because I don't have my husband here to look good for anymore. And that's really what I thought for many months, that I just wanted to let nature take its course because I wanted to be with Dan. And over time, I realized, well, I've got to be healthy for my kids. I mean, obviously, I have to be healthy for my children. My sister says, you have to be healthy for you, Sarah. I'm not there yet, really. But I do see that I do have children to raise, and I want to see where my adult children's lives are going to go. So I do have to start caring about myself. And it's not easy. I cannot be the only widow feeling like this. Maybe I am, and how pathetic would I be if I am? When the love of your life is gone, things just become difficult. As the talented Billie Holiday sang in a beautiful song of hers, she sang about, it's easy to live when you're in love. And man, that is true. I mean, think about it. Think about when you were young and in love. Oh my gosh, you could tackle everything and anything. And you accomplish copious amounts of things. It's just remarkable when you put your mind to it and you have a team to work with. So as rambly as I'm getting, I'm realizing I look like poop. I feel like poop. I think negatively. I don't care. I feel like a victim. And I don't want to feel like a victim anymore. I am over it. But the truth is that I'm still tired. And so I have these grandiose ideas of doing my laundry, putting it away, getting the kids to help with their chores, while also working, making an income, and getting the kids where they need to go, all by myself. And the truth is that I can't squeeze in everything that I want to do. And that sucks. How is it that somebody that you don't even know can change your whole life? I don't even know this defendant. I don't want to know him. I wish I never knew he existed, and yet he completely destroyed every routine that I ever had, every routine my children ever had. He has reshaped our entire existence. I've never backed down from a challenge. And I'm not going to back down. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to remember to put my dress right side out, and I'm going to steam it before I wear it. Some people say that you cannot teach an old dog new tricks, and I find that to not be true. Well, I know I can't teach my old dog, my literal dog, new tricks because he's quite dumb. I love him, but he's quite dumb. But I can learn new things. We can change. Don't buy into that old adage. Because if you don't change and adapt, you are not going to thrive. You are not going to survive this. So keep a sense of humor. See the areas of your life that you are dropping the ball, and I know it could be many. For me, it's many. I know this to be true. It's a lot of things that I wished I could be getting to. And guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm making a list. I'm going to do the spring cleaning that is needed. I'm going to do the spring cleaning that I did not do last year. And I'm going to get my clothes hung up. So you do the same. Whatever it is that you're not getting to this week, whatever's you're doing that's kind of grossing you out, fix it. You owe it to yourself. And you can still be sad about it and angry about it and confused and exhausted and all of the things. But the reality is that we have to keep going. So we can share these fun stories. We can share these silly things that we do when we're walking with grief. I don't have a staff here to help me. I'm just a regular middle-class American trying to figure this out on my own. And that's why I do think it's important that we talk about grief. That's why I do think it's important to share these stories with each other so that others will know that they are not screwed up like they think they are. I want to continue to share these tidbits because I know that there are people out there that are going through very similar things. It may be a different loss, but that loss affects their lives very similarly as it's affecting mine. I know this, and that's why I'm talking about it. And I'm going to continue to share. People are funny. We are such a funny species, and we want to convey to the world that we've got it all together and that we can do this on our own. And in truth, we have to do it on our own, but we do this with support from others. And so that's what I hope this is going to become, is a support, a silly support. It's not going to be throwing out copious amounts of advice. It's just my life, living with grief, how it's affecting me, because I know others are also experiencing very similar situations. So there you have it. My sweet daughter-in-law, she'll listen to these episodes before I release them to the wild. And she laughs at me. She says, you just kind of drop the end like a mic. You just drop it. And she's right. That's just how my brain is. When I'm done, I'm done. So I'm going to say, in summary, look at your appearance. Actually, look at yourself in the mirror when you are clothed and think, okay, do I look decent? Do I look all right? Are there stains on this outfit? Is it right side out? And heck, I mean, we all could just become these beautiful, wild Southern women who are just carefree, wearing a sundress, Argyle socks pulled up to the knees with Converse shoes on, and a sun hat. And heck, I mean, I know that's what I'm going to become. That's definitely the angle that I'm going for. And so I guess just embrace it one way or another. But just make sure your clothes are clean and ironed. So, until we meet again, keep living until you feel alive. If you would like to share parts of your grief journey here, please email me at theredlanternpodcast@gmail.com. And if you would like to leave a voice message about your loved one, about something funny that they did or something that you miss about them, please call 682-231-1984.